Okay, so we're meeting the New Brightoneers, who are a local litter picking group. They've been aware of the scourge of plastics and the problems that we have for a long time because they've been seeing it washed up every day in their community. But there's great camaraderie here, and I'm quite looking forward to joining them on a litter pick, see what we find.
These things here that you say mermaid tears, as they're sometimes known, nurdles are the raw material for everything that's made out of plastic. Any industry that's making their own packaging will use this as their raw material, if you like, and they'll melt it down and mould it into whatever. There's every bit of plastic we've made since plastic was invented, unless it's been incinerated, is still here.
Still exists?
Yeah. In one form or another.
We've created a monster.
Yeah.
Here's a question, are you optimistic? You know, you must see constantly, day after day, all this plastic being washed up. Do you think we can win this?
I do feel optimistic when I hear things like what Iceland are doing right now, because you're trying to get ahead of the game, which is fantastic. Too many companies will sit back and wait for the deadline to run out where they're forced to do it, like the plastic bag charges. I can feel the climate changing with regards to plastic. Since Blue Planet, everyone's talking about it, where it was only cranks like me in the past, you know what I mean?
With Iceland, we've got a long history of trying to do the right thing, such as 20 years ago when we removed GM from our own label products. And you know, I see plastics as this generation's big environmental crisis. So I think it's important for everyone to stand up and recognise their responsibility, and that's what Iceland have done. You know, we're a leading contributor of plastic waste. I've been aware of it, having worked in shops and been on the buying side, and seeing the amount of plastic that goes into our products and questioning whether it's entirely necessary. I spend a lot of time in the sea and on the beach because I'm a surfer, and I've become aware of more and more plastic entering the marine environment. And I think the statistic is, in the last 10 years, there's been more plastic produced than the previous 100 years. And you can see the problem just getting worse and worse and worse, literally by the day. So someone somewhere has to do something. So what we've announced is a world's first to eliminate all plastic from our own label products by 2023. But I really mean it when I hope that other retailers follow suit, because it's a time for collaboration. We need to work together to solve this crisis, which is a crisis for everyone.